Modern Nomads is a weekly program about Kazakh compatriots who try to save Kazakh traditions for the current and next generations, and for those who are interested in the culture and history of ancient Kazakh nomads. Watch us every week on Kazakh TV.
Nauryz is a common holiday among Eastern people. That's why this spring holiday is not a surprise for Aziz Khazizada, who came from Afghanistan. But he waits for this Nauryz holiday, as he saw last year how we celebrate Nauryz, and he tried for the first time Nauryz soup.
جشن نوروزی از میراث‌های کهن.
The day of Nauryz is a sacred holiday. Currently, I am celebrating Nauryz holiday in Kazakhstan where I study. I have a very good mood. If you see, this Nauryz holiday is a coming among the Eastern people. There aren't any differences between celebrations of this holiday in my country and here. Nauryz is a holiday of friendship, peaceful relations, labor, kindness, and happiness, and are celebrated by Eastern people. That's why people are happy and kind on this holiday. Nauryz was started at the beginning of the year in the Kazakh New Year, and there are a lot of traditions and customs where you can see them all. First of all, there are national meals that have been cooked, especially Nauryz koje, which is a soup that a lot of people were waiting for. There are 7 different ingredients that should be added in this soup. The Kazakh people say that if you will eat this soup of Nauryz, you will not need anything till next year.
Жалпы дүние жүзінде мұсылман елінде, мұсылман халқында, соның ішінде қазақ елінде, Қазақстанда Nauryz мерекесі ерекше көңіл күймен халықтың ерекше.
Typically in the Muslim world and for Kazakh people, Nauryz is a special holiday. Our children and elderly people wait for this holiday with great expectations. As the Kazakhs have kept traditions for this holiday, we also wait for the Nauryz koje from the big table. Nauryz soup is a very unique taste.
Және де қазақтың кең дастарханының Nauryz көжесін асыға күтеміз. Және де жыл бойда ішіле береді ғой Nauryz көже. Бірақ та осы Nauryz мерекесінде дайындалатын Nauryz көжесінің дәмі ерекше, бал татиды.
The Kazakh people say that as 6 months they have a cold winter, they let the bad things stay behind them. People celebrate this holiday and congratulate each other. On this day, as a tradition, will provide aitis. The aitis include themes about good and bad, winter and summer, warm and cold things. The national games are played next to the Alti Bakan. They are kokpar, horse riding competitions, catching a girl, zombie shooting, which is also played on this day, and they present a holiday mood for the people. The national games were also organized in my country. And the different villages and cities of Afghanistan, women and men provide traditions and meet Nauryz holiday. People wear white new clothes, and the table will be covered with delicious food called the half-sin, which will be prepared on the table. The people also go to the countryside to spend time there. Constantly wrestling, singing songs, and folk dancing, as well as cockfights, will be organized on this day. Aziz Khazizada is a postgraduate student of the Kazakh National University named after Al-Farabi, majoring in Geography department. He heard as the Kazakh people live in Afghanistan, but he's never met them. That's why he doesn't know how Kazakh people celebrate Nauryz there. But he is sure that as they live there, Kazakh people celebrate Nauryz as Afghanistan people. Typically, Nauryz takes a special place with traditions and customs for Kazakh people, and different dishes will be cooked for this day.
Nauryz кезіндегі 7 түрлі тамақтан дайындалатын Nauryz көжемізді тартамыз. Және де ерекше атап өткім кетеді, қазақтың аштық кезінде де қарын ашырмаған, қарынға алдын ала дайындалып салып алып жүретін қара қуырдағы бүгін ерекше.
We would like to offer Nauryz soup, which includes 7 ingredients. I would like to say during the hunger years, if people eat the soup, they will not get hungry. And also the soup was offered as a gift. Our ancient meal is prepared by sheep guts and plated for the respectful guests. We also put on the table a millet with butter and wheat and grain. We also add to Nauryz koji, a kurt dairy product, which is saved since winter. For the guests, we also put special smoked meat.
Және де ерекше атап өткім кетеді, Nauryz көжеге біз қара құрттан жасалған, қыстан сақталған қара құртты езіп, ерекше дәмін келтіреміз. Жаңа айтып өттім ғой, сый табақтарға қыстан сақталған, күзден сақталған сүреттерімізді саламыз.
The Kazakh people have a tradition to invite elderly people for the special meal in spring or in Nauryz Day to try the meat which was cooked for them. This is a time of spring. That's why the older people were invited as a sign of respect to them. Also, village people or neighbors invite each other to try kumus. The main purpose is to try to taste and communicate with each other. Subsequently, for young people, Nauryz is a special day as men can show their feelings to the girls through gifts. They give rings, mirrors, or combs. As in ancient times, these things were very costly, and ancient traditions were provided with definitions, as we know. During Nauryz holidays, girls who have received gifts from men also made a present for them as a traditional dish for the last meat. The traditional dish which can be offered in the second part of the day is called Open the Sleep.
Қазақтың әрбір өзінің жаңа ырымында.
There is a superstition of Kazakh people with a great philosophy. You can hear a lot of things if you will listen to them. And Kazakh people do not say words needlessly. For example, Alpamis warrior, Kobilandi warrior's epos is written as words that can make a small baby who is in the cradle. If you smell the baby, it reminds you of all the ages in your nose. It is the Kazakh spirit and traditions.
Бала кезіңіздегінің барлығы мұрныңызға келеді. Ол қазақтық рух, қазақтық дәстүр.
As an ancient Kazakh superstition called Kizir, walking on Nauryz Day. The legend says it is a Kizir night. People call it Grandfather Kadir. The night of waiting Grandfather Kadir, 2 lights should be switched on in every house, as it has a meaning to give light for the Grandfather Kizir, and clean the house with a fire from the dirty energy and respect the tripod. The Grandfather Kadir in Arabic language and the word Kadir is not translated as grandfather. It means a green silk scarf. To give life through the root of the green grass on the earth, and cattle eat the grass. Then we receive the milk, and the milk will be drunk by people. It is a new level of life.
Тамақтануы, яғни нәр беруі. Міне осыдан ары жаңашылдық, яғни жаңа бастама.
All people come to this holiday, from small kids till elderly ones. On this day, all people sweep the yard and clean everything, and doing arable farming to tell the wishes in a tradition of event. Especially if someone is offended by other people, they have to forgive each other. Any superstition in Nauryz has a deep meaning.
Оттан секіріп жатады, үстін аластап жатады, айналаға сүт шашып жатады.
For example, people jump through the fire or clean the body with fire. They splash milk around or forgive all their relatives. Everything has their own definition. If you made upset a person, or his or her faults will come to you. That's why you have to apologize to that person, and the next time you will be the culprit. And secondly, you will destroy your sin. It is an innovation.
Біріншіден себепкер болсаңыз, екіншіден бойыңыздағы күнәңізді жоясыз. Міне жаңашылдық деген осы.
As a reason to have more harvest and to receive green grass, the trees which just bud were covered with white holding. And people tell each other only good wishes, as may all bad things will be away. Maybe we will have only good moods. The Kazakh people call it Nauryz wishes or a Nauryz blessing.
Мынау қазақ бір кездерде айтады, талға қарап, жаңа сіз айтқандай.
The Kazakh people take care of the trees as we are told before, and they splash their milk. What was the reason? It should not be only milk, it can be any white dairy products. The reason to have good luck, and secondly, all bad things should get white.
Жаман, қара қасиеттердің барлығының сол ағарсын деген ниетте. Яғни осының барлығының азан, оны айта берсе әрине көп.
The Kazakh National University keeps traditions and organizes every year Nauryz celebration. Foreigners become witnesses as summer is coming to the Kazakh land.
Бұл мерекені біз биыл 6-шы рет өткізіп жатырмыз. Және бұл Қазақ ұлттық университеті үшін бұл мерекенің ерекшелігі. Бұны өздері, ұстаздары, профессорларға не төлемей, жыл сайын бізде шетелдік қонақтар болады. Түрлі елдің елшіліктерінен қонақ келеді, дип корпустың өкілдері келеді, және де...
We are providing this holiday for the 6th time. The uniqueness of this holiday for the Kazakh National University is that every year guests arrive from abroad. We always accept our guests from different embassies and diplomatic corporations, as well as culturally honored people. This year, 150 people arrived as guests and celebrated with the Kazakh National University Nauryz holiday. Our foreign guests were surprised. They first tried fresh hummus and asked how it was made. The meals were served in a high level, and the dishes with meat were with ornaments, and our guests also were surprised. We think our Kazakh people should not destroy traditions and customs. We have to keep them and continue them for the national prosperity.
Жаңағы тартылған еттің, ыдыстың, табақтың, ағаштан жасалынған табақтардың ою өрнегіне қарап, міне шетелдік қонақтарымыз таңғалып жатыр. Ойлаймыз, егер де барша қазақ халқы өзінің тек жақсы жағынан салтын, дәстүрін жоғалтпай, тілін, ділін жоғалтпаса, еліміз әлі де өркендейді, әлі де талай Наурызды бәріміз бірге тойлаймыз деп ойлаймын.
Subsequently, Samarkand's blue stone will be warmed and everything will be green around it as a sign of the great Nauryz. We are celebrating Nauryz for about 30 years. Owing to this holiday, our heritage has giving money as presents and giving treats that come back to us. They are all part of the Kazakh traditions. Currently, a younger generation respects our traditions. Nauryz is a holiday with an upbringing of the generation working together in unity.